Because 15-year-olds, I feel like, can cuss.
Was hitting one of these and making a...
Okay.
Grandmas don't listen either.
Well, you feel your bet? I'm getting old, too. Thirst traps.
Yeah. And I'm a Bucks
Let me
fan.
live. You know what your room looks like. Listen, y'all. Episode 1 of Spit It Out. It's been coming for a long time.
What's been
It has.
coming?
Not me.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there.
Yes,
Episode
no.
1 of Spit It Out with Tate and Caden.
We're here.
Caden and Tate, whichever way you want to go with it.
Just remember, y'all, we were supposed to do this about a year ago or so,
Yeah.
but Tate left me.
I moved.
Like always.
I had to move to Texas.
He always
I
leaves
fell
me.
in love.
Y'all are going to love it,
Still in
though.
love.
Listen, it's going to... Listen, if you
Or
got
listen.
kids under about 14,
Yeah.
because 15-year-olds I feel like can cuss. If you got friends and stuff about 14 years old or younger, you might want to tell them don't listen a
Yeah.
little bit, okay?
Grandmas.
There's gonna be a little bit of cursing. It ain't gonna be too wild, all right?
You're the cursor.
Is it-
I'm
You're
I'm
a
not
curse.
as bad.
You're a curse. Shut up. Okay. Listen.
Here's the thing. Grandmas don't listen either.
Yeah, they get
Or
nasty.
actually,
We know
yeah,
that.
unless you're nasty, because we like it nasty.
We do. We
I like
do.
it now
Let's start it off.
start it off.
Y'all are gonna love it though. We're gonna have a little bit of everything, talking about everything. Life. There's
I
gonna
wanna
be
be
ups
everything.
and downs. Y'all are gonna hear actually a serious side from us sometimes.
For
so
the first
stay
time
tuned.
ever, because we don't ever get serious. But are we gonna cry? Are we gonna tear up a little bit? Might tear up
guarantee you.
thinking about your kids.
What's their names?
Old Crewman and Penelope. Penny. Is she a penny or is she a dime? Sorry.
she's fucking 2 weeks here. 2 weeks old.
I meant like
You're calling her a dime like she's hot.
she's my niece. No,
Okay.
not like that.
You're not supposed to
You know how
get
you
out.
take
Shh.
you know how you
Let's
take things
start.
the wrong way.
Look down real
Get
quick.
back on the right
Look down.
path.
Look at.
Okay.
Shoes are untied.
Oh,
you got Crocs
I'm wearing
on.
Crocs.
Anyways, let's start about how we met.
Okay.
Let's start it. All right, so how we met was Tate played baseball with one of our friends named Chad, and he was back here
Chad.
at home,
Yeah.
living in Bradenton, Florida, or
Yeah.
Sarasota, and he always told me, dude, you are just like my friend Tate. Y'all
Yeah.
gotta meet. He would tell Tate the same thing. Y'all
You're
gotta
just
meet
like
Tate.
Caden. You got to
Yeah.
meet Caden. You got to meet
Dude.
Caden, you know. Okay.
So one night we're out downtown St. Pete, and we're about to pass each other. Of course, we're drinking a little drinky.
right.
Me and Tate, I don't know what it was. It was just we hit off, and then I think we just started screaming when we saw each other.
Screaming.
Like, "Ah!" And we had a good ass night.
We were doing some nasty dancing.
What's that?
Not together, but like. you
Now,
know.
can I see?
Do you want to see?
Yeah, I kind of want to see what. Now, what's a nasty dance to you?
I can. I don't think I should
Do
do
you
it
arch?
right now.
Do you arch?
No, because I was hitting one of these and making a,
well, sometimes if-
tongue almost fell out.
like let's say Dale's throwing.
Okay, here we
And I
go.
ain't talking about a football.
Here we
all
go.
right?
Okay.
She's throwing peaches. All right. And sometimes when you got to catch yourself, you feel your bet. I'm getting old too. 32. You're 32. That's 32 and a father of 2.
You're 32.
Ooh, that kind of sounded good. 32,
What
father of
sounded
2.
good?
But I
What
haven't
else
eaten
sounds
good.
good though?
Money.
Okay.
You know what else sounds good? Mac and cheese, extra fucking milk.
If it don't sound like mac and cheese,
Okay,
I
what?
don't want it. See, this is where we get off.
Yeah,
we
this
get
is
off.
where we gotta
We
get-
start venturing off. Let's get back. Let's get back to how we met. So we met.
Yeah. And you moved back. soon.
And then I went back home for a little bit, and then our buddy Garrett, shout out G Baby, he asked me to move in with him. Moved down here to old Sarasota
in a 1-1.
in a 1-1.
Tell him about your room.
My room was as big as this table.
Did he put a curtain or you put
Put a curtain for my door. I had a what's the
right when people
futon.
walk in the door, they see Tate.
I
Hey,
slept.
my room.
Hey guys, I'm just sleeping on a futon with a sauna in there.
But guess what?
Guess what?
We're here.
I burned some sweat, or I burned some calories because I'd get up, get in the sauna. But that's how it started. Well, no, that's not how it started. That is how it started. But then you started coming over.
Yeah, me and Garrett were friends
Made
for a
a-
while. Me and Garrett knew each other since
Cramp in the
high
back.
school. I met Garrett when his ex went to my high school.
Mm-hmm.
And then we met through her. I think first time we hung out was 4th of July fireworks. And that's how it kind of leads to you. It was
Because I'm a
firework.
firework.
No,
I'm a
it's
firework.
fireworks when we met. Shut up.
I'm like the 4th of July. I pop off. What? But then I
Cause
had already
fires.
had TikTok.
Yeah, Tate already had TikTok, and we would come over and we would just do stupid videos already, but wouldn't post them. We would always post Snapchats, and
Yeah.
people would die.
Die.
And they would just, they would just laugh and stuff, and we're like, why aren't we doing videos together?
Yeah.
Well, Tate had a TikTok that maybe had
Close to 10K followers already.
I think you had just under 10K.
Yeah.
First video we hit.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Here we are.
And we jumped up a little transition, had jackets on, abs, because we were a
Abs
little
hanging
more
out.
shredded than what we are now.
Yeah, because I'm
It's not a dad bod, it's a father figure.
father figure. I like that. I ain't never heard that before.
I got the mug that says that.
I'm not a father, but
I
I got the bod of a father figure.
But are you a zaddy? Pause.
Pause on that. So the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo video hit 10 million views. It was climbing like a climber. It's the climb, Miley Cyrus.
I remember we were just looking. Tate would refresh. Thousands. Refresh. Thousands. Refresh. Thousands. Shut up.
10 million.
That was nuts. And they stopped the sound. It probably would have hit 50 million.
Yeah.
It probably would.
Probably still be going off right now.
My dumbass didn't
What do
have
you
a
do?
page.
Yeah, I didn't know who to tag.
Here's Tate blowing up. Didn't you hit like 50K quick?
50K like that. Boom.
And then here's me.
Oh,
I guess I'll make a page now.
You had to catch up. Shut up.
I had mustard.
Made a pay. Where's the mayo? Creamy.
Right here. Shut up. Okay.
Here's the thing.
But I made a page and then started climbing. We both started climbing pretty good. I hit 100K. TikTok would delete us all the time. So they deleted mine. I had to start over. But you know what?
I
It was
forgot
up
about
from
that.
there.
I forgot that your whole page got
Whole
banned.
page.
Couldn't even get it back.
Bye.
Back.
Cadence sucks.
Yeah, you do.
In which way?
You always take it the wrong
Listen,
way.
You were thinking it. You were laughing.
No, but you said it. White chicks.
I couldn't say it. Well, so here's the thing. So after we started getting a little bit more followers, bringing our personalities out, because I'm not going to lie, Tate was more of like the dancer, and I would be the goofy one.
Yeah.
Remember the cringe page that would post all the cringe ladies? You'd be the dancer, and I'd be
I forgot
doing all
that time
crazy
I
shit.
started out was by dancing. Ew.
That's okay.
Ew.
Got it to where you are.
You got to start somewhere,
You
right?
do.
Yeah.
How'd I start?
You started on Vine.
Yeah, I did have 300,000 followers on Vine, and then I was in group chats with people like Logan Paul, Jake
nuts.
Paul, and guess what? They said one time, "Hey, everyone, go to LA. Let's collab. We're gonna go."
And you didn't go.
I didn't go, but guess what? Never heard from them again. First social media billionaire. Here I am sitting in my fucking desk in my little dorm room. Oh, I'm fuzzy.
I'm gonna go kick a ball. Shut up.
I got hurt.
You were a kicker.
I got hurt.
You were a kicker. I want you to kick me sometime. I want to be kicked. I want to be kicked down and never let up.
Kick down my door. And
What do you do?
Y'all, starting out on social media, everybody always asks us, like, how do you start out? I want to start out like it's not going to be a one-hit wonder. It's not. It's not. Remember Jason Fairfield? He had that one video and he hit
boom
millions in a night. Woke up to millions. Well, y'all, it's not like that. Be consistent. All right.
Consistency. Find your niche. Well, I mean, some people say find your niche, but we have a bunch of different stuff. We eat, we work out. We don't really work out as much anymore.
I think that's why people like us, because we have such a wide variety.
Yes.
Like, we might get some girls that like your little thirst traps. Oh, but we might get older guys that like our eating stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, but then you got the family.
You got somebody that's wanting to get into fitness, and we do the F35.
You got a bunch of people that love the drama because you were.
Yeah, because I was on Siesta Key. That's also
how it is.
But
it's okay. So, anyways,
it's a good time.
We kind of started out doing the eating stuff, the cookies, but just funny stuff, and people loved our personality.
Yeah.
And I always tell Tate, I'm like, because Tate used to always want to do the thirst traps. I used to tell him, like, bro, put your personality into it because you're hilarious.
That's one thing I'll hit on is me and Caden have the same personality. Everybody knows that. But I was always kind of scared to put my personality out there, and Caden brought it out, and now we're who we are.
Two peas in a
pod. Two peas in a pod.
Two peas and Todd.
Who's Todd?
Who?
Todd the Toad. I met him once. I met him once.
What was he doing?
He's on a lily pad. He wasn't doing what I can say.
Ribbiting?
He was ribbiting something.
I bet it was ribbed on the shaft.
I want to cry and ribbit.
But on top of Tate talking about his personality, I and when people ask me, you know, about starting on social media, you are not going to love doing social media if you're not doing like what you love on there. So like if you're trying to be a different person, or like if you don't like doing food stuff, but then you try eating like us, don't try to be like anyone else. You know, be like yourself. If you love what you're doing, your followers will love you for what you're doing.
For who you are.
And what do you do?
I do a little bit. You caught me off guard with that one. I do a little bit of everything, you know. You gotta tell us to listen. We're venturing off. Where were we?
We were just talking about personality,
making out, and
how you guys got social media going.
Yeah,
about how you need to be yourself.
Be yourself.
It's tough though.
It's tough. It really is. I mean, people are like, "Oh, you have the easy life." No,
people don't like getting opinions thrown at them. I remember when Dale first started, when I first started dating Dale, she didn't even want to be in any videos on Vine, nothing, and all that.
And now look at her.
Yeah, she's killing.
She's Dale. She's Dale Kearns. Mother too. Dale Kearns.
Kind of sounds
country.
Really country.
Sounds like my neck of the woods.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, brother.
Well, anyways, when Dale first didn't want to be on social media, you know, I wasn't. It's not like I pressured her, but like her personality is good mixed with mine. Yeah. So like she would be funny off the camera, but I'd be like, we could just tape this. You know, people love the 5 to 10 seconds of organic, funny content that couples do. That's so relatable. And people are like, "Oh my gosh, me and my husband do this all the time. Let me share this to him." You know, like, and
that's how
engagement.
It goes.
You know, but really, I mean, for me, when I post, I'm just trying to make people laugh and make people, you know, just smile. You know, that's all I want. Why?
I want to be crushed.
Okay, let's talk about just this year. What are some of the things maybe social media has brought you, I would say, this year? Because we can talk about it all through the years and all that, but let's just talk about recent, what's been maybe good things going on with social media or in the
I can say past. Social media brought me Lindy.
Here we go.
Brought me my girl.
Here we go.
That's why I moved to Texas.
How'd y'all meet? I gotta ask.
She loves this because she's the one that actually commented on mine.
Please.
And I saw it, and we had followed each other for a while, and I always thought she was absolutely drop dead gorgeous. You know, everybody look at her. She's hot.
Please.
She's beautiful. I mean, stop.
Don't look at me like that.
Don't be looking like that. Yeah. So she commented on one of my TikToks, and
what'd you do?
I commented back on hers, and she went ahead and went straight forward and DM'd me.
Please.
You know, and then it was off from there. it was and we met in Fort Worth, and
you met at a concert, or
we just went to Fort Worth, met there. You know, my sister went with me, her cousin. Went with her, but yeah, I'd say social media brought me Lindy, and that's why I moved to Texas, and you know, we're still living with each other, or we're living with each other right now. I love her. You know, it's awesome. But social media has brought me a lot of things, you know. Like I was saying before, you know, it brought my personality out. I mean, you helped me, you know, do that, but
get out of a little shell. You were a little turtle.
I was a little turtle, but I wasn't a slow turtle. I was a fast
snapping turtle.
I was snap it, because I was a snapper.
Please. But
personality, yeah.
I'd say some of the things, exciting things. I'm not even talking about like financial stuff, but the exciting things that we recently did. We went to Nashville. So when we went to Nashville, we had the Tennessee Titans mascot. He followed us when COVID days.
Yeah,
it was
like when we first started out. Really,
years ago, T-Rack. He followed us.
Shout out T-Rack.
Shout out T-Rack, baby. We love you.
We love you.
We know what you look like too, but we won't tell nobody.
We won't tell nobody.
We know what your room looks like.
Yeah, I want to go back in there and sit in them recliners and maybe recline and fall asleep. Maybe fall asleep together. Maybe wake up with a new jersey.
I want to get, and mine was 69, but I want to get one of them breakfast hot pockets they had. Cheese you can squeeze out. Egg, cheese, sauce.
I want to be squeezed sometime.
Let's get back.
Let's get we venture off.
He followed us for a while though, and I just hit him up because I'm a Packers fan. Sorry, I wore Tennessee Titans jersey. Everyone's getting on me. Aren't you Packers fan?
And I'm a Bucks
Let me
fan.
live.
Nobody really knows I'm a Bucks fan, but I'm a Bucks fan. Shout out Baker.
So I hit him up, and he's like, dude, He's like,
Tristan
dude, I've
Wirfs.
always wanted to. He's like, I've always wanted to have y'all here and do some type of event or anything with you. Let's hop on a call tomorrow. We hop on a call, and this is where I get excited because I'm like, Dale, I'm going. I know it's close. We're 9 months pregnant, but I'm fucking going.
Yeah,
But you know what? You know, Dale, go.
Do it.
That's what I love about
Don't
her.
be
'cause
a
she's like,
blingy,
she's
you
like,
know?
you just hop on a red eye if my water breaks or anything. Because he told me, yeah, I want y'all to be on the back of the ATV and ride out pregame. That right there, I said, all right, let me get my ticket real quick. So we flew out. He has us, come down. I mean, honestly, treats us like a little celebrity. They come get us. They bring us down into, like the Titans mascot room and all that. They had like some of the band people or whatever. Give us food, drinks, whatever, and then we ride out pregame, and that was sick. Like some of the videos, some of the pictures y'all can see on social media, but it was such a good time. And they put us up in a suite, free food, free drinks, and we just had such a good, I'd say a good little boys weekend.
It was awesome.
Before the next kid was born.
Yeah, you came back from Nashville. And what, she was born like 2 weeks later. Or,
Yeah.
We thought she was going to be spit out right then. Oh, we're in Nashville. Oh, baby's here. We don't know what it is either. Got a winky or a bunny.
Yeah, bro, we waited. Some people were like, I don't know how you could wait like that.
They FaceTimed me, and I had been waiting, and he FaceTimed, and me and Lindy are just, what is it? And
you both said boy.
Got a little teary. I said boy just because that's what Dale thought. Always trust the mother.
She was shocked.
Got a little teary eyed when he turned the FaceTime and seen the pink chunky. She came out with chunky.
Listen, y'all, my daughter was 8'3", and she was a week early. Crew was 10 days late, and he was 7'6".
Yeah, Crew's a little.
What are you doing?
But he's watch him be huge.
He needs to eat. He don't eat enough. I'm trying to think of some more things just recently that has happened for social media. Shout out to Pro Mix. Shout out to Devin. All right.
Yeah, you had a good. Where did you go?
I went to Running Man. Well, first off, we went to Sweet Honey Farm, and
that looks sick.
It is badass. It's like you get a nice little getaway, or even like a workspace if you want to, but he has a little bit of everything. It's just like basically a members club where and this is one of my favorite things is he just doesn't let anyone just sign up. This is where he's cool. He gives you a little meeting in the sauna sesh, puts that thing at like 200 or 220.
Yeah, all right.
Sees if you survive when you're talking to him. Do you have the right mindset to be a part of our club?
I love that, bro. That's some.
His mindset, his
throw you in the
business,
jungle.
like everything about him, like just it's all positivity. So like when we were up there, it was just all good vibes. The Pro Mix team, Sweet Honey Farm team. Shout out, something coming soon, by the way, Sweet Honey Farm. But
Can't wait for that.
they had
cold honey.
They had cold tubs. They had saunas. They had all the different kind of animals. They even said bring Crew, which was awesome because he got to meet all the animals and chase the goats around and all that stuff. But it was a nice little, because we didn't plan a baby moon or nothing. We've been so busy, so it was a nice little getaway for us. And that kind of led me to Running Man, where I ran my first half marathon. I was hurting. It was bad.
Yeah, what is it like?
13.1
and you did
miles
in 9 minutes.
Well, I wanted to
an hour.
No, I did 9-minute pace.
9 minutes, yeah.
But I wanted to do 10 miles quick, so I did 10 miles pretty quick. But then
I would have threw up.
Dude, it was bad.
I
was
probably
hard.
would have tossed.
Dude, but I told everyone
everything.
when I was there, the atmosphere and the humidity, but compared to Florida, night and day. Bro, I could run, and I'm just like not even breathing hard, but my hip flexors, my groins, my
30.
ass.
You're 32, brother.
And there was hills. It was on a horse track. Don't put me on a horse track,
should've
even
got
though
on
I'm
a
like a
horse.
horse.
Yeah. What?
I'm a horse. Nay. Crew. Nay.
Get on your horse and ride, brother.
But Running Man was fun. They had all types of, I would say, very successful people there. Talking about health-related stuff, like food-wise, which, our content, I'm just sitting there like, we're not going to be strict all the time.
Yeah.
We live life, but we're healthy in a way. We like to work out almost every single day, but it was a cool experience to even hear just some of the stuff they were talking about, meet all the people that owned some companies that came there and all that, but it was just a vibe.
I gotta go next time. I want to go.
Yeah, Dale's
next time.
going too.
I want to be a part of the honey. I love honey. You know what I liked to watch when I was younger? Winnie the Pooh.
I was just
I
gonna
love
say,
Winnie
I
the
want the
Pooh
little
on-
piglet.
What? Hold up now.
It's pink.
Why do you?
Is it a girl? It's pink.
Why do you?
Is it a girl? Is it
Yeah.
a girl?
No, actually, I think it's a little boy.
Okay.
No, it's a girl. Right?
Okay.
Piglet was a girl.
She's 18? I'm kidding. Wait, I want to know about. Hold on. I want to know about your live golf tourney stuff. That's another thing I want to know about. Get it out.
That's another thing
This
that
is
social
serious
media
stuff.
brought me.
We'll
I
laugh
got to play in the
tomorrow.
Live
That was sick.
Golf Pro Am, which is probably one of the sickest things that
Saw
I've
you
done.
were with Tyler too.
I was with Tyler.
I know Tyler.
He hits the absolute piss out of a golf ball.
He goes all the time.
He actually was
He
supposed to
doesn't
go
stop.
pro.
What?
Yeah, he's like that. He's
Nolan?
He's stupid, bro. He was hitting
Damn.
him like close to 400
Oh,
yards.
no.
He was hitting like 350. I'm not kidding. Bro, stupid. Now I'm only hitting it about 305 with some change.
And you can crush.
I crush. I want to be crushed hard. Call me Crush from Finding Nemo. Don't find Nemo, find Crush.
Remember, we were just saying you're like a fucking turtle. Come out of your damn shell, bitch.
Yeah, I'm out
Go.
of it now. But we played with it was a 4-man scramble. Played with Jason Kokrak. He's ranked
Yeah.
82nd in
How'd you do?
I did okay. My drive was slicing, as y'all know. I played baseball. I still got that slicing. But like, I wish I would have figured this out before I
Yeah,
played.
you told me
I
you
backed
figured it.
up off the golf ball, and now I'm smacking stuff. It's stupid.
Well,
Honestly,
sometimes I feel like sometimes when you
we're going
back,
right here. If
I
you
feel like
back up a little bit and really see what's there,
there's recoil.
and yeah, and
you
you
could
get your
really-
shoulders in the right alignment,
You could really
and
put
you-
some.
you got to do that to the ball. Because if you put more spin on that ball, the spin on it, we're venturing off. Now, here's the thing.
It's gonna be like this every time.
It was awesome though. It was a very good experience for me. I
looks
I
fun.
learned some stuff. Actually, Bryson DeChambeau, who hits the piss out of a golf ball, was in the group right behind us. So I got
He's
to take a
nasty,
picture with
bro.
him. He's
His videos are they're stupid.
ridiculous.
I saw him and Trump do
He
that
played
one.
with Trump.
That
They
was
shot
dumb.
like
That was dumb.
they shot like a under
Trump's got a nice swing. Don't do that, oldie.
wrong. I like to hit the golf ball. Yeah, Trump, you're the man. Love you.
Dude.
But yeah, I got to play in the Pro Am. Hopefully one day I'll go absolutely pro. That's what I'm working on. I play every day.
Wow.
I'm going pro.
I don't
mark
think
my
you
words.
are.
Okay.
I don't think
I
you
love the
are.
support, brother. I thought you supported me through
Yeah,
everything.
I support you
It's-
through everything, but I don't think you're going pro.
I don't know, brother. I'm pretty nasty.
If you move back, I don't think you will, because over there you're golfing by yourself and with randoms and
I golf
stuff.
with
But
you.
You start drinking, you get out of, you start laughing and stuff. You're not taking
Yeah,
shit
you're
seriously.
right. You're right. Who's
But I- but
sweating?
you-
Not me.
But you did.
You're making me sweat.
I
My
don't-
last
I don't
name
think
is
I
Sweat.
am.
People are like, "T, why are you sweating so much?" My last name is Sweat.
So your dad kind of put it in you.
He put it in me. Now that came out a little wrong. Shout out,
Nice, Chris.
shout out Christopher, man.
Yeah,
That's
shout
the
out to our
man,
dads.
dude.
Shout out to our dads. My dad
Yes.
turns 69 soon.
Shout out Christopher. Shout out my mama, Nikki, my mama's boy. Now, what are you doing with the 3 there?
I was just naming. I thought you were just gonna keep going with shout out to people. Shout out to everyone. Shout out.
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out.
Anywho.
Anywho, any whore.
So with social media right now,
Let me
I
put
want to
that
hear.
down.
I want to hear what's the most negative thing about social media for you, or if you have a couple, I guess.
The negative.
The most negative.
There's so many
things
negatives.
that come.
That's
to-
another.
with it.
Going back to social media, if you're trying to start out, you got to be able to take the negative shit, because
Take it.
if you can't look in the comments and just not read them,
Yeah.
you can't do this, because there's going to be stuff like there's some mean stuff. You get some mean
Dale
DMs.
hated it at first.
Lindy can't take it, or she can't. She's getting better, but like I was on
Take it.
Siesta Key. I know how the drama is. I
Dude.
know how the hate is. I know how the negative stuff comes. You got to be able to take that stuff.
Especially with our personalities. I act a certain way and be like,
Oh,
they just get mad about
You
how,
get
how
mad.
I am.
yeah. Oh, they think that we lean a certain way sometimes. No,
We get a lot.
No.
We get a lot of.
we
these,
don't.
These two again.
Yeah,
Bucking beeps. Beeps.
yeah. A whole bunch of beeps. They're just two beeps. We're beeping it out because I don't want to say that, because that's wrong. But like,
It's.
some people can't take that stuff, bro. Like,
No,
I
no,
don't care
bro.
what you say. To
I've
me.
seen-
I
I
know
mean-
who I am at the end of the day. I know
It's called bullying, and people commit suicide. So stop.
Yeah, seriously.
If you got something mean to say, keep it in your pocket.
Find me. I'll wear you out. Which way though?
See, that's what I was thinking about.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should stop.
We're venturing off.
So anything else negative wise that you're thinking about?
What are you thinking about? Because I feel like you need to say something. Or you?
No, I just want to know from you, because obviously we've been through it. And I see how you've taken things, in the past on social media. I'd say drama too, because people just yap on there. Some things might not be true.
Some Some
There's
people
that
love
stuff.
drama. Some people.
You don't want to say stuff? It's okay.
I'd love to get into some stuff, but I don't want to.
I like getting into a lot of things.
Now, I do too, but there's some things that you need to venture off from, And I'll venture off. I like to venture off from the negative. You got drama over here, I'm gonna be over here. I don't like drama.
Go to the positive side.
Go to the positive side. Stay over there. Negator, positor. Shut up, whore.
Sorry. Who's the whore though?
We know who it is.
Oh God.
You know who it is.
Look at me and tell me your name without saying it.
You're a negator. Nobody cares about that.
No. We all want to have fun in life. Stay positive. Love everyone.
Love everyone.
Come here.
Come here. You want to feel my sweat? Feel it. What's it smell like? It smells like success.
Now you know what it smells like? A gosh damn double deluxe Culver's
go
burger.
Get me Culver's.
We need ketchup and mustard on it.
The
They don't
concrete.
put ketchup and mustard on it. We need a concrete with vanilla.
Okay.
Add
Cookie dough.
Oreos. And
you gotta add that peanut butter swirl.
Please.
You gotta say swirl. Add peanut butter. Do you mean the peanut butter swirl, sir?
yeah, no fucking shit. I mean, bro, what other fucking peanut butter? No, from your pussy. Shut up. Stop. You gotta hey, what about the girl who was making ours one time? Gosh damn, that thing was brown all the way up.
She's made a couple concretes in her life. She probably makes them at home.
I'll hire her. But do a lot. You know how what?
I was watching this thing on Jimmy Butler, the basketball player. He's got his own barista.
Stop. See,
I want my own concrete mixer.
Brew with crew. We should open up our own shop. Tell Nick to get something going.
The brew crew. Speaking of Nick's
like
in the behind the scenes
Everyone
right here.
shout out to Nick.
And that's another thing that social media brought us. Because I'd say social media brought us old Nickaroo. Because AJ. Well, me. Yeah. Guys, you're like, and Tate, because we got.
Because you're with me and boom with it. Yeah.
But it's true. Shout out Nick, man. He's our brother for life.
Shout
right?
out Nick.
He's tearing up right now. I don't want to look because I might tear up. He's crying because he loves us so much.
About to make out with him. About to make out.
He's the man. Nick made all this happen, man.
Now
I love you.
Now we said some negatives. I'm trying to think.
Nick, say I love you back.
Love you.
That's the man right there. Here's the thing, though. What do you do?
Two fists.
What do you do about life?
Close. You're a little close. Two fists.
Okay. So, oh yeah, that's right in my gallbladder.
I want to be in your liver.
Somebody give me some galls. I need to pack something. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
Positives with social media
Mine's a little long. I need 3 of them.
So you can put your mouth around that. I know you can.
I can.
What about
eat a burrito?
What about positives that came your way?
Positives?
Positives that came your way.
Positive for an STD. Edit that out. Edit that out. I'm so sorry. I ain't got none of those. Never have, never will. Sorry about that. That was a little extreme, but we tend to take things to the extreme. That's why we have Nick.
Take me up the fucking mountain.
Nick, because we'll be venturing
Madam
off.
Zeroni.
Nick just kind of goes like this. Oh, gotta get back on the right path there, brother.
Get your shit together. Positives.
What were we talking about? Positives. What is a positive that has came both of our way? I'd say.
Well, obviously financially.
Yeah.
Social media, because
Gosh.
As Dale, I would say, started to give into the social media and like, okay, maybe I should get into this, because I'm not gonna lie, she was very unhappy with her job, and I told her to quit
remember that.
because we were doing all right. I'm like, we've saved enough so far to where you can look for something else, because she's miserable every single day going to work. You're not. I don't want to see my wife doing that.
No,
or
nobody does.
girlfriend, fiance, whatever it was at the time.
Fiance.
And it was before Crew.
Way before Crew.
Not way. It was pretty quick. I thought we got
3 years.
I think we
before
got
Crew.
pregnant right as she was done. Something
Really?
like that. Yeah, it was pretty quick.
He's 2.
Well, yeah, it's 2.5.
So we started.
Yeah, bro.
Gosh, dude.
So as Dale started doing social media after she quit her job, started taking a little, not serious, I'd say, because you can't really take it so serious at the beginning. Some people do right away, but it's like you just gotta keep being consistent, making content daily.
Yeah.
So I told her, just do funny videos or whatever. So
Be
we just,
yourself.
yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah,
She's
is
hilarious.
And some people don't see that until I should say, until I started really posting her and all that. But now she's killing it.
Yeah.
And
Some people
so positive.
thought she was mean, but she's not.
I love how she can be a stay-at-home mom, and that was our goal in the first place when we started talking. What?
I like Dale way better.
You don't mean that.
Now what?
Yeah, he's not
now
kidding.
what? Did you just look down like you were talking about her ass?
He's not.
Talking about my wife's ass. She's got a thumper. Speaking of thumper, you ever seen that movie?
Bambi.
Hey,
Thumper.
Thumping?
Gosh, dude.
I'd love
what
to
else
thump.
thumps? Gosh. I want to be thumped.
But yeah, I love how she can just.
Sorry.
And Dale can be herself right now. Obviously, she doesn't. She knows she hasn't been posting a lot. But when you're pregnant and you're 9 months, you're uncomfortable. You got a kid.
You're over it.
You got a toddler that's busy, and sometimes I get on her. I'm like, let's start posting.
Be better.
Because people love her posting. It's not even because I just post so we can get more followers. Blah blah. It's because people are in my DMs. Don't Dale to post more. I love Dale. I love your wife's ass. Like, stop. What? No shit. Everyone does. Come on.
Go on.
But no, I'm proud.
Very.
I'm very proud of her. It's crazy to see, where we've came from Vine, where she didn't want to be on shit or anything, and then just had her second kid.
I'm proud of both of y'all, man.
Killing it.
Y'all
Killing
Y'all are
it.
great parents. You're killing it financially.
Is this where we get mopey?
I'm not gonna get mopey. I can't.
Yeah, we
'Cause
will.
If I tear up,
on
I'll
one
leave.
coming up.
I'll get out.
Okay.
I'm not tearing up today. Maybe on the next one.
There's gonna be some that it gets a
gotta
little
get into it.
It gets a little into it. But yeah, bro, just seeing Dale come from girlfriend, fiance, mommy,
mother.
It's cool, especially in the past year. We got a new manager, and she's been absolutely killing it. Cause, we're here in Sarasota, Florida, Bradenton, Florida, where you gotta make a little something to have a nice little house, especially if you have 2 kids. Sometimes I feel bad for people, but
Seriously.
it's tough right now. But yeah, that's kind of like the introduction on how we met and getting into social media stuff.
The positives and negatives about it.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things we talk about, but we are going to. You moaning? We're gonna give y'all an email soon too for certain episodes that we're gonna be talking about certain topics.
Yeah.
Now don't just
involve
spam
y'all,
us. Don't just spam us, okay? But coming up, we'll be giving out the email to be like, give us your. Should we do it on the next one? The one we were talking about earlier.
The next one,
make it funny.
Your craziest, your confession,
yeah.
your darkest confession, and
it doesn't have to be darkest, but our person. I'll just say this: our personalities. We want to laugh. Like if it's crazy, we'll be like, oh shit. We want our good reaction to pop out at us, and I'll read Tate some. Tate's gonna read me some.
Yeah.
Tate, what's the email that we're gonna?
It's gonna be at info@spititout. Okay, info@spititoutpod.com. I'll say it back for you guys, okay, if you missed it. Info.
That was good.
At spititoutpod.com.
You should be on a podcast.
Info.
Do
at
it.
spititoutpod.com.
Dude, that sounds good. Sounds like you should be a pussy.
Would you smash it?
Does a fat boy want a cake? Stop.
Does a fat baby fart?
Does Cruz shit stink?
Gosh dang,
Bro.
dude. And honestly, this morning, he got into his little stinky spot, and we knew he was stinky. And Caden, of course, says, "Go smell it." And what do? I'm gonna go sniff because I want to know. I want to know if he actually, bowed up on one. And I gave it a little. And I didn't even mean to have whiplash. It was just like,
your neck.
I kind of blacked out for a second. The smell went into my brain.
Should have seen what happened to you when you blacked out.
Yeah, that's not good. We're not gonna go.
Would have woke up, got scared, and got hurt.
I want to hurt in places. I want to make something hurt.
Send those confessions in for next episode.
spititoutpod.com. Send in your confessions. We want them dark. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't hold back. We want to laugh. We want to be a little scared. Shocked, a little surprised. But then you can listen out to see if we, actually read your confession, and you can say, "Oh, that's me." You're dark. You're
and
nasty.
yes, we are going to be on Spotify and all that. You can listen for free.
Yeah.
All right, and you can subscribe to see these videos.
Subscribe.
All right, subscribe to see the video format.
You're gonna watch.
Yeah,
you're gonna want to watch the video because you know how our reactions are and how we laugh.
It's gonna get. This is kind of big right now. This is the first episode. We're about to end it. Like, what would you say? Let's say we had 1 million subscribers in 2 years. And they're looking back at our first episode that we repost. What are you gonna say right now to end it?
Go get it.
1 million people are already subscribed.
You're watching me right. You're going back to the first episode that you're talking about. Okay, go get a Culver's Deluxe.
That's all you're gonna say.
Go get a Culver's Deluxe, and this is what I want you to do with it. Shove it deep.
That's it. That's the first episode.
That's
Spit it out. All right.
Spit it out.
Subscribe. Go listen.
We love y'all.
Go follow us on Instagram. All right. You'll see our ats coming up right here. You're gonna follow us on TikTok. Follow us on. What are you gonna do with that? Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram.
Spit it out.
Oh, the Cater Tater page. We got a mixed page. Just me and Tate.
That'll be. Do you want it? Do you want that here? Put it there. What are you gonna do there? Okay. That'll be there.
I want it there.
All right. Spit it out. Love y'all.
What do you think when you pull up? Spit it out!